Snap is still holding those $8 handles in here, down from basically where we had that high in here back in the 13s back in December and January. And then we kind of breached through all of these levels in here, as you can see on this descending kind of triangle. And then we actually hit that low in here in April. You can see bounced off that 713s. And now we're back in the $8 handle. So going forward, where does that kind of put us? Well, we had an indecision in here on the weekly so far. We couldn't get out of our way today with that whole market being pulled back in here. So it looks like a couple indecision candles in here back to back, although this is green with a high upper wick. Still not really a good buy signal for us in here. We need to close and hold over that 846 mark. Obviously, haven't been able to do that here in the past couple weeks or so. So this weekly candle is going to be big for us, because tomorrow, if we do get back all that what we lost today, that 25 cents, then we could be setting ourselves up to work our way up to this upper trend line here at that 936. If not, we're kind of in limbo again, kind of no man's land, and we're going to see if we can kind of catch ourselves here at the 788s or the 750s before we go all the way down here, worst case, off that $7 level that we hit back in April. Now on the daily chart in here, you can kind of see where everything has been consolidating. So you had that gap up in here at the beginning of May, and then just a pullback to fill that gap in here, and then just kind of basically wrapped around that 9-day EMA and that 830 range. So the 9-day EMA is currently trading right at that 833, and you can see a lot of action in here has been wrapped around that level. IV rank in here has gone down. Your IV rank is at 12, so we need a good push. We need some volatility to come back in here, which either way, you have right around a 16-cent expected move by Friday. Looks like 35 by the following Friday. Go out to your June monthlies, right around a 50-cent expected move in here. So we'll see what happens as we work our way throughout the rest of the week here with that one trading session left. So we got one more day in here to see if we're going to get a little pop, little hold here of the 830s. If not, or if we can gap up tomorrow and hold the 830s, I guess, then we can start working our way higher. But really on the weekly chart, that 846 mark, that is going to be key for us in here. So this is going to be a good week in here to kind of decide what we're going to do. We're going to consolidate some more. Or are we finally going to come up here and hold and then bounce our head off this upper trend line here? It's going to all come down to tomorrow's trading session. So we'll see where we end up tomorrow. But again, 830s, 846, that's where you're kind of looking at major resistance up here at 936, and then 788, and then the $7 range. That's kind of what your numbers are going to be here on the weekly and daily charts for Snap. All right, guys, if you like this video, make sure to check us out on all of our social media. We also have a Discord service if you're interested, and you can find all of our socials in the description below.